Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. This is my Davies versus Shabaz Masoud bottom preview and bottom predictions. Great main event. What a great main event. It has styles as well. But yes, have a look at the undercard first. Starting off then with Ethan James against Jasmine Edwards. Edwards with 10 wins, 0 defeats. Ethan James 12 wins and now 1 defeat, of course, to Owen Cooper. So Ethan James looking to step back to win ways in this fight. Obviously, he is then an undefeated fighter in Jasmine Edwards. Jasmine Edwards is obviously 10 years older than Ethan James as well. Both started boxing at different times in their careers. And but I would, it's 8 3-minute rounds, which should suit Ethan James for me. Again, I don't know, it could be a tough fight, for Ethan James, especially with that many rounds. He'll need to start off quickly, Ethan James. Start off quickly and win the rounds early for me. I just don't know. It could be tricky. Could be tricky for Ethan James. But I've done for Ethan James to just win on points. I think he'll win by a couple of rounds against Edwards. But I think too many people looking over Edwards for me. But I don't think Ethan James to win on points. Up next, Ezra 9 wins, 0 defeats. Up against the Austrian Driton Isenaj. I think that's how you pronounce it. 6 wins and 0 defeats. But obviously, I've seen more of Ezra. I am the dog for Ezra in this one against Isenaj. For me, does he get a stoppage, Ezra? I think he could get it yet. I think he could get a stoppage yet on the second half of the fight. For me, I'm the 5th or 6th round stoppage, KO/stoppage win for Ezra. I'm the for 6th round. 6th round KO/stoppage win for Ezra. I don't know much about Isenaj, but I just think Ezra should stop him, in my opinion, and should have the win in that one. Up next, for the WBO Hooping Welterweight title, Ekow Essuman, 20 wins, 1 defeat. Up against Ben Vaughan, 10 wins and 0 defeats. Ben Vaughan stepping up straight away, isn't he? Up against Ekow Essuman. Fair play to Ben Vaughan. I think Ben Vaughan will cause a few problems. You just never know, because people will probably look at the names and the casuals will probably say, yeah, Ekow Essuman should win this fight. But I think Ben Vaughan is not someone to be underestimated for me. Not someone to be underestimated, and I think Ben Vaughan may cause a few problems for Ekow Essuman. But Ben Vaughan is stepping up, and I just feel it may be a step up too early for me, because Ekow Essuman is hooping level, isn't he? He is hooping level. And I think Ben Vaughan, he will cause a few problems for Ekow Essuman, but I do fancy Ekow Essuman to win on points here against Ben Vaughan. But you just never know. Up next, then, the co-main event for the interim WBC World Female Super Lightweight title, Chantelle Cameron 13 wins there, 19 wins, 1 defeat. Up against Patricia Berholt, the Swedish fighter, 17 wins, 1 defeat. Chantelle Cameron, I think this is her second fight now with Queensbury. Chantelle Cameron. Just looking to get back active, as you see Chantelle Cameron before maybe done into a Tracy fight with Katie Taylor, or the other fights were Chantelle Cameron, Sandy Ryan, Natasha Jonas, Michaela Mayer. A lot of fights out there for Chantelle Cameron. a lot of fights out there. So this is again probably another warm-up fight for her. And I think Chantelle Cameron will obviously, I think she will win comfortably on points. But yeah, it is what it is. It's another warm-up fight for Chantelle Cameron before she goes straight back into a big fight with either Tay or Trinity, or even the winner of Tay or Amanda Serrano. Who knows? Maybe she's waiting for that. But yeah, I think Chantelle Cameron will win comfortably on points. On to the main event then for the IBO World Super Bantamweight title. Ian Davies, 15 wins, 0 defeats. Over then Shabaz Masoud, 13 wins and 0 defeats. Obviously, it's another Queensbury versus Masoud fight. Queensbury's Ian Davies, then Masoud Shabaz Masoud. Clash of styles, isn't it? It is clash of different styles between the two of them. Great fight. It's a great fight for me. If it goes all the way to points, having Shabaz Masoud's got a better chance of winning on points for me. Because I think Ian Davies is just all out for it, isn't he? Ian Davies is exciting to watch. He will keep on coming forward, Ian Davies. We may see a knockdown in this fight from Ian Davies on Shabaz Masoud. That's how exciting he is. It's all about then Shabaz Masoud use that movement. He needs to use that movement. He needs to stop Ian Davies from closing that gap for me. Because if Ian Davies closes the gap, it's game over straight away for Masoud, in my opinion. So Shabaz Masoud just needs to box and move around the win. And that's how he will probably win. If he does the points, that's how he wins. If he does the points. As for Ian Davies, he does to come forward a lot, doesn't he? His presser is relentlessness. I just feel that would be too much for Shabaz Masoud for me. I think the better fight for Masoud was actually the Dennis Matan fight. I thought that was a better fight for him. Same style as Dennis Matan. It would have been the perfect match-up for me. I just feel this isn't the perfect match-up in my opinion. But Shabaz Masoud started to counter, hasn't he? Started to counter on him. Especially if Ian Davies comes forward as well. That's what Ian Davies needs to look out for. The counter, because Ian Davies has been knocked down, hasn't he? Off a counter punch. I've forgotten the name. It was some Mexican, wasn't it, that he knocked out? And Ian Davies got knocked down as well. And obviously Ian Davies and Nick Ball, they are eyeing up the Noah fight. Of course. I want to see Ian Davies and Noah as well. I want to see that. But at the same time, I don't, because I just think in Noah is just a level above. So I think the winner of Ian Davies, I think we got a semi-final going on, haven't we? We got Ian Davies versus Masoud, and we got Dennis Matan and Peter McQuill, which is on the Fury versus Usyk card. Basically a tournament, isn't it? The winner of Davies versus Masoud will face the winner of Dennis Matan versus Peter McQuill, in my opinion. That's what I see happening. So my prediction for this fight, I just think Ian Davies' relentlessness and pressure. I just don't know how Shabaz Masoud can keep him off for that long. So I've done for Ian Davies 7th round KO / stoppage win over Shabaz Masoud. But it's got the potential to be a great fight. I think it is a great fight on paper, but I just think Ian Davies' pressure and relentlessness would just be too much for Shabaz Masoud, in my opinion. So they are my predictions for the Ian Davies versus Shabaz Masoud card. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments for the full card down below and who you got winning the main event. Take care, stay safe, and see you later.